Unintelligent graduates, where we are fishing through the LA river of news to bring the topics that you want to hear. I'm your boy Black Abino J.
Shit.
I'm up here kicking it with my homie Sir Esther's and B Skrills. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. I was waiting on to say my name, but I appreciate you doing that for me.
That's right.
So, hey, like we always do, man. We're gonna talk about how our week's been, man. We'll start off with B Skrills, man. How was your week, bro?
Hey, man, y'all seen how my week started out? I sent y'all that video, me coming across that dead deer on the side road. Somebody tied a get well soon balloon to his foot. So I was like, what?
Bro, that was morbid as shit. I thought, what am I looking at?
Dog.
I stopped. I had to stop. I was like, bro, this is crazy. It's like, I'm even starting. I was like, man, this smell is wild, bro. I'm like, I gotta hold my face. I'm like, bro.
Hold on, wait a minute, wait. So you went. That was IRL.
Yeah.
You went there.
Yeah, I walked up on it. I was like, God damn, that's a lot of flies. I was like, this smell is crazy, bro. Like, this is a CSI investigation.
It's
you know
bloating up and everything, huh?
Yeah, no, that thing was big just by itself. Like, I was like, damn,
yeah, that motherfucker bloating up with all that fucking in that Texas heat. That motherfucker's about to. Bro, only you would go there and poke at dead animals.
The cop pulled up next to me too, and he goes, "What you doing, man?" I said, "Look, it's got a balloon tied to his foot. That's funny." He started giggling a little bit too. He goes, "Yeah, man, that is kind of funny." He said, "I don't know who did that, but I said, yeah, it's funny. I had to take a video of it. I mean, you know, like it's like I know how you cops go." Sharing pictures and photos and stuff. He's like, hey, now. I'm like, it's like, he's like,
it was
the heck? It just disappeared. Where did that just happen?
Hey, what up, Phil? Phil on Twitch. Hey, what up, homie? How you doing, bro? How's your evening?
The hell?
Hey, like see that encounter was about to be like real, like family friendly. Y'all both laughing, like a cop and a civilian laughing. It was about to turn to some goddamn police brutality shit.
Yeah, he's like, that's California cops. That ain't Texas cops. I was like, yeah, you're right. Y'all just don't show up to school shootings. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Greg Abbott could have been worse. By the way, please vote. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you vote. I don't vote, but you know what I'm saying. That's
whoa! Time out. First of all, I'm putting you in a visual timeout for that shit. You in a visual timeout. How the hell you gonna tell somebody to vote, but then you don't vote? How does that work?
I ain't gonna get no.
You in the audio timeout too. How the hell you gonna? Hey man, make sure y'all go out and vote because I don't vote. What? That's like going to a church and the pastor be like, y'all better be paying your tithes to Jesus and making them prayers because I don't do that shit.
I be using all the time.
I use the tithes. How you think I get the Cadillac and the helicopter? All right. It's only this dude.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stay impartial to all that stuff these days. You know what I'm saying? But
impartial.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but at the same time, you know, that was just the start of the week. That was on Monday, and then of course, you know, then Esther's text me, "Hey man, I need these two guys." I'm texting Esther's about the baseball game with the Phillies. I need these two guys on the Phillies to get hits to win. I said, God damn it, we're cursed. I said at this point, and then sure as hell, the Astros go out and throw a no-hitter. I'm like,
I don't know how the hell that happened.
Curse my boy.
Because you look who you talking to. You talking to the man who constantly loses at bets. He loses. He jinxes himself, so of course he's gonna jinx you, bro.
I know. Hey, I'm like, oh man,
all
we
doomed
I needed
was 2 hits. Now, bro. Everybody picked on the Astros, got a hit. I only needed 2 people on the Phillies to get a hit, dog.
As soon as Esther saw that, it was like watching a nuke getting launched out of Russia. I was like, that's it. I said, that's
he's your black cat.
He's the cooler. He's what bettors call the cooler. They bring him to tables where
that motherfucker joined that squad joined the no-hit club on his dime, dog.
I know. This man is the cooler in the half, bro. I don't know what. I said, damn, man. But then I watched the Phillies lose that game and the next game where they've barely lost any home games ever in the playoffs when it comes to baseball. I said, this cooler That's cool to ask, man. I said, well, hopefully they win tonight. So I mean, I'll be keeping an eye on the score. It's 0-0 right now, but it's and Michigan losing to Rutgers. But my boys ain't no Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Just burning it in a little more every week to the Dallas Cowboys. So, tossing it in there.
Shout out to Q. Shout out to Q.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the Eagles versus the Texans was like Godzilla versus Baby Godzilla, but you got the Phillies and Astros. That's like Godzilla versus Kong right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a funny situation going on right now. The Eagles the only team in Philadelphia winning at this moment. The Sixers losing, the Flyers losing, the Phillies losing. It was a rough week. So that's how my week's been. How's you guys' week been?
Well, you already told me how my week's been, dog. Been on a losing streak. Been on a losing streak this whole week, bro. I might take a week off, dog. Like, it's to the point, like, you won so much at times, right?
Yeah.
And you taking out bit by bit.
Yeah.
And then it gets to a point you don't realize how much you was taking out that they sent you something. You deposited so much, we are alerting you. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, motherfucker, you need to start playing. You need to start playing now.
You might have a problem.
Like you need to stop. I'm like, damn,
they told you to stop.
They didn't tell me to stop, but they'll let me know you deposited so much. I'm like, oh hell, oh fuck! I didn't take a week off.
Start playing, or we start
while
playing.
While Scribs was spending out my business, all I needed was Harper and Real Muto to get a hit, and I would have won $3,000.
I didn't say how much money. I wasn't trying to out you like that, cuz I was just.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
But
you always missing out $1,000,
man. Just save your money. Save your money until you really see something that you love. Because the way sports betting going right now, everybody I've been talking to, nobody's winning right now.
For real.
Football's crazy. Baseball's crazy. Basketball is hella crazy. And NHL, man, NHL could go any other way.
Any kind of way.
What's even better is this photo of Micah Parsons here in the Phillies jersey hanging out with Brian Westbrook. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all see that, Cowboys fans?
We can't see that, granddad.
That's right.
Hey, but I watched House of the Dragon.
I still gotta watch that shit.
House of the Dragon, hey, lived up to the hype, dog.
Still gotta watch
that. Final episode was like,
hey, that final episode was good as hell.
Was it?
Yeah, like I already know the story of House of the Dragons, but they brought it into video real good.
That was up.
Like they turned the series, they turned it out, dog. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but I highly recommend you watch it. So go ahead. How was yours?
Man, not much really, bro. Just gaming and shit. Playing Ghostbusters as usual. And the only
Ghost.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm loving this shit, bro. This fucking Ghostbusters is off the chain. And I got some VODs. I've been throwing now some YouTube shorts. I'm trying to get into that in that format. Like Brandon, Scribs, he's already into short form with TikTok. Like short form is new to me, so I'm up here editing. I hate the editors, like the editors that come with the apps, like with YouTube or Instagram. They suck. So I'm just doing this shit on my own. I got the fucking Adobe Suite and shit. So I'm doing it on my own there and cutting it the way I wanted to go. And I sent out one with my most recent Ghostbusters one, and it actually hit like almost 500 views on it. That's the most I ever got on a video. You know what I'm saying? But
okay,
they actually got me hyped. I got an idea for more shorts. I want to try to do like skits with them.
Okay.
Not the skits that everybody's seeing, like the person is doing their own skit. I'm gonna do some shit like with in-game assets and shit. So that's what I got going on right now. But shit, let's just get to the topics, bro. Big topic that hit us hard this week, bro. Yeah. Out of nowhere, man. the rap game has lost a legend, bro. Migos member Takeoff was actually murdered in Houston. I don't know what
I'll
it is
say
in
the
Houston.
Migos, they'll be a legend in groups.
Yeah.
Now,
They will
Takeoff
be.
was a big contribution to the Migos more than anything.
I agree with you on that.
And
So
how did
Migos
it?
as a whole is
Yeah,
like
how did it start, Black? If you want to explain and break it
all right.
down.
This I'm getting this from the Guardian. But Takeoff was with rappers Quavo and Offset at a bowling alley in Houston, Texas, where he and Quavo were playing dice around 2:30 a.m. I guess there was an argument in that dice game, and pretty much it resulted in Takeoff getting shot. I guess indirectly. I don't think he was a target or what have you, but the police found him dead on the scene, and it confirmed. And it was also later confirmed by a local Houston outlet that the Georgia rapper did pass in that shooting. But shit was sad, bro. And
Well, to break it down even more, Don, the situation was sad because Migos that like got Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo. Offset, he's been beefing with the other two members.
Yeah.
If nobody know,
that part I didn't know.
Yeah, they've been beefing. Offset wasn't with him, Black. But
well, that's why I was just reading off of what they had in the Guardian. So I know Quavo was there because I inadvertently had watched the video.
Yeah, Quavo
there was a video
was
going around on Twitter where they were showing Takeoff on the ground already.
Yeah,
and then Quavo. It's that kind of shit that you wish that you didn't see or hear, just to hear like a person crying in pain because their friend is gone. And there's not shit that you can do because you're just watching it. You know what I'm saying? But like when I saw the video, I thought it was a screenshot. But when I clicked on to the actual link, well, like on the tweet, the video automatically started rolling. That's why I saw this shit.
good
And
old
like,
TNT.
of course, and I had to go ahead and just report that shit, bro. But it was like, I think TMZ was the first one to post it, and everybody copied the shit, and they were posting it on their own shit. I think mainly for clout, but that. Goddamn, man! How bad do you want the clout, though? You know what I mean, that shit was.
When it comes to like videos, everybody want to be the first one out there. Everybody want. I ain't trying to be mean, but I'm being honest. Everybody want to be famous for it.
Yeah,
I'm the first one that put this video out. So and so happened. I'm the first one. Everybody want to be the first one. As I said before, a sad situation because Offset was having I wouldn't say it was a beef, but I'll say that he had his differences with Quavo and Takeoff.
Yeah.
And they didn't do nothing to like
I mean, he's been having his own little personal drama anyways, because ain't he married to Cardi B?
Yeah. He married.
He had a whole bunch of issues besides that shit. So
yeah. And plus it's like there was some issues with the record label, but other than that, one thing, Takeoff was one of everybody's favorite artists in the Migos. He was my favorite.
He was my favorite.
He was the laid back, cool. Because you got Quavo. Basically, I ain't trying to be funny enough, but he's kind of like the leader. And that's like the first person you see in the Migos, or you know of the Migos.
Yeah.
And then Offset, you kind of say he's kind of the crazy one. Then you got Takeoff, which is the laid back one. Chill. Don't really talk.
Even how he raps is just chill.
Yeah,
it's like if like Snoop Dogg was born from he's from the South. I think he's from Mississippi. But it's like if Snoop Dogg never left the West, never left the South, and he just rap just real chill, and it's chill. It's even chiller than Snoop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because they got that country swag to it. You know what I'm saying? The way he do it. I was put up on I'm not gonna lie. I slept on Migos when they first came out. I remember hearing it when I was working with you guys. I heard Migos a lot working with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I liked it, but it wasn't something I just caught on to. And what made me like Migos was actually listening to Takeoff. And we talked about before the show started, but that's their song Avalanche, because they're sampling Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and they rapping on that shit. And his part, he killed that shit. And that's what I was like, man, this dude, they going somewhere with this group, bro. But
and to me, he, all three of them came out with solo albums. I think he had the best solo album out of all three of them.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Why is it every group's always got to come out with solo albums? I don't ever understand that.
I mean, most groups that come out, I mean, they were doing solo shit before they became a group. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say they was doing solo stuff.
I think
they all family.
But the reason why I say that is like because with I think the only rap group that probably came out together was probably like, I'm talking about old school shit like Sugar Hill Gang, because they were all made together by a record label to be like a rap boy band type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But every rap group that I've known, they've done solo projects before they were in the group, like either it was through bootlegs or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, the Migos, they've known each other all their lives, and like I said, their family.
Mm-hmm.
Like Offset, well, Quavo's the oldest. Quavo is Takeoff's uncle.
Oh shit!
And Offset is their cousin.
Oh,
they all grew up together.
Okay.
Yeah, they all grew up together for so long that sometimes you feel like you just want to separate, and you want to
that makes that video even worse, bro.
Yeah.
That makes that video even worse, bro.
Yeah,
I hate motherfuckers who post videos like that, bro. But damn.
Yeah, they're all related, and the sad thing about it, Takeoff didn't have no child. He didn't have no kids, so who he gonna leave his legacy to?
Yeah.
Like it's a lot. It's a messed up situation because he was still young.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he was like
28
in his high 20s.
He was like 28.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he really didn't live his life.
Honestly, 28 just being actually being an adult. You know what I'm saying? I think when motherfuckers in their 20s, you're a super teen, motherfucker. You just a teenager that can drink.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And how you gonna have Migos and there's only two? Migos is three.
It might be. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe they can pull it off like Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? And they can still do it with the two, but it's gonna be hard, bro. Especially the way, like, it's senseless, man. And what the fuck is up with Houston killing everybody, bro?
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know what is going on with this gang violence or just violence for no reasons in general.
The whole thing about also from what I'm not gonna say what I know, but from what I be seeing and stuff, like all these gangsters and all these I wouldn't call them all gangsters, but basically all these people that profit off of rappers. Yeah. Let's say a rapper goes to another city, they call it checking in. And one thing you gotta do is you gotta check in or call whoever runs the city, like gangster or whatever they are. They call and check in. But the crazy thing about it, you don't know who they're beefing with, or you don't know who's in their crew or what's going on. So what you were saying before, Black, they was beefing with somebody over a dice game. But the crazy thing about it, they was probably all cool with each other at first. And it started over a petty argument.
Yeah.
It was over a dice game, and then there was arguing about basketball.
Yeah, I heard about that one too.
That they was just kicking it with, chilling with.
And so went sideways.
Basically it went from a 10 to 100 out of nowhere.
Real quick.
When they could have talked it out instead of guns being drawn out.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
And then just boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You hear the gunshots from the thing. It's just like forward. All of a sudden, everybody's scattering around. You know what I'm saying? Dudes laying on the ground. You're like, damn.
I'm telling you, man, that video. All you hear Quavo, then you hear a bunch of women just screaming. It's just a bunch of like chaos. You know what I'm saying? And then in the middle of all that is Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to describe how that any more of what I saw, bro. But if you do see that video pop up, man, please report that shit. Rest in peace, Quavo.
See no video.
Rest in power, man. Thoughts and prayers to his family. We're gonna go ahead and roll to the next one, man. What if NASA found a way to make you $1 billion? We know the Powerball was like $1 billion. I don't know if it's still
Did it get a hit? I didn't even look.
I stopped looking though because I want to cry. I'm tired of crying in my bed about the lotto. But NASA, bro, is actually got a plan to make us millions. And actually, I forgot to throw up the damn video. I mean, share the background screens and shit. Hold on.
Got so caught up in talking about everybody passing. We got another person that passed today.
Yep.
So
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, it's been chaotic, man. Sorry for that.
No, it's all good.
A lot of people died this week, though. What is his name? Abomination from She-Hulk series son died at the beginning of the week, and then Takeoff died, and now Aaron Carter died all in the same week. It's crazy.
But you know that shit happens in threes. That's what they always say.
Mm-hmm.
But with the NASA shit, man, hold on. Let's get to the NASA shit. Get back on target. Hold on. All right, so with NASA. All right, hurry up, motherfucker. All right, cool.
That's a fine meteorite right there. It's like the inside of my bowel.
How would an abundance of wealth so vast enough to make every soul on Earth a billionaire sound? It sounds like a goddamn like a wish, but it's a possibility because NASA confirmed that it's launching a mission next year to explore an asteroid that's worth $10 quadrillion with a Q.
Well, that's fine, but ain't everybody getting the money.
I know. This is where you need like Bruce Willis to ride on the goddamn on the ship like
I don't want to miss what's mine. I don't want to miss what. Yeah.
It said the asteroid that they found is 140 miles wide and it orbits the sun between Mars and Jupiter. It is on target is of the target of the Psyche missions survey. According to NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the metal-rich Psyche asteroid appears to represent the exposed nickel-iron core of an early planet. So what makes this asteroid so expensive? Because space is full of these goddamn asteroids. They're littered all over through space or what have you. But this asteroid is made of the substances that are comparable to those found in the core of our own planet, and that's why it's so expensive to them. So that's like
crazy, bro.
Say we was in the science fiction type setting, like where we were able to send people out to like asteroids.
Well, this is what they used to do in Firefly, right? Like
Firefly, fucking what was the one that was on Amazon? Fuck, I forgot the name of it that quick. But there's a whole bunch of science fiction movies and TV shows that already have this concept where people mining asteroids and shit. Would you do some kind of shit like this?
I mean, it'd be nice if they could make everybody billionaires, but everything would cost $1 billion.
And somebody would keep it for themselves.
They're keeping this shit for their damn self.
That's why Elon Musk and them doing it. You know what I'm saying? This is why they're trying to get all the space stuff.
I know. They're trying to capitalize the
now,
space.
One thing I do say is I hope it lands in my backyard.
What? 140-mile asteroid? You hope it lands in your backyard? Go ahead.
It's gonna land through your backyard and go all the way throughout the other side of the planet, motherfucker. If it's that big,
I didn't listen to the mouth.
That's why I know you bad at betting.
He said, "Look, man, let me get that 145-mile wide asteroid."
I'm betting all the money that I'm gonna get that asteroid.
He'll be standing out there trying to catch it. Like
Rain
Man, Dustin Hoffman ass out here.
What an old ass fishing net. Just like, come on, asteroid, come on.
Got your arms open, like, yeah. Give me my billions.
Give my billions. They said the core of this asteroid is supposed to be made out of iron, nickel, and gold. And I think it's probably the latter one that's making everybody go gaga over this shit. Because with gold, they can use it not only for like obvious wealth shit that people covet it for, but for technology, it's a good conductor of electricity and shit. And they use it in every fucking spacecraft that gets launched. It's plated in gold and shit. So I can see why they need that shit. But $1 billion, bro. if it was a way for me to invest into it, because the gambling I'm used to, I'm liking right now is investing in money in like stocks and shit. I would like to have an opportunity to invest into the project to get some kind of return. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing
They
that.
can't get that out to the public, dog.
I know they ain't.
Hey, you gotta go behind closed doors, maybe trying to see that, dog.
I know.
Who
That's
just
what
somebody
I
just
would.
commented?
It's just that's my wife. Hey baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I can watch, I didn't play Powerball yesterday, baby.
Look,
Damn.
hey man, that's what we need to do is all go buy a Powerball ticket tonight before
Bro,
they do
the last two Powerballs, like first time I paid with I put in 15 or 16 bucks on the Powerball. Then I put 10 in the last one. When I didn't win the second time, I said, you know what? I think I'm done. I'm not Esther's. I just don't have the money just to be thrown away just gambling on the shit. So
well,
what would you do if you won
when
it,
it comes to like Powerball and stuff like that, I look at as like you're not supposed to pick random. You're supposed to have your own set of numbers and keep playing them same numbers. That's how I look at things.
That could be
keeps it consistent, cuz
that raise your odds when you play the same numbers.
It keeps it consistent, cuz you know what I'm saying?
It don't keep it consistent. Man, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of Lotto. You know what I'm saying? Because it was never my stick. Anyway.
Stay tuned for next week.
Hey, I remember.
I'm playing Powerball again, man. I'm done with it.
Hey, I remember them days at work when they used to have them. Everybody pitching, and you never hear nothing about it.
Yeah, we did it. We did it when we worked together. We had the one individual that would fucking rile everybody up.
The line lead would take all the money.
And everybody throw in like $5 here, $5 here. Make this big ass pot. Go out and they'll go out and buy all the damn lotto tickets. But how do you know that they're going to be honest about this shit? Because you always hear stories like those. There's always that story. I always go back to. It was like this it was a company in Georgia where all the employees were putting in the pot. The one lady, not only did she buy the lotto tickets that she had for the company, she said she bought her own lotto tickets. She won the lotto, and then left the job. And everybody's like, "How the hell you do that shit? Why would you do that shit for?" You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a reason why I shouldn't be playing. But yeah, it is what it is, man. But all right, say theoretically you're able to get in on this and you can make some money. What would you do with that money?
I'm gonna spend it.
What you mean? If I had $1 trillion?
Say you're able to get $1 billion off of this shit, off of this NASA mission. What are you spending on?
Liposuction.
Hey, I ain't even, to be honest, dude. If I won a lotto, if this made me rich, I would spread it amongst my family, dog.
Yeah.
I'll spread it amongst my family, and I would still work my 9 to 5 until I couldn't do it no more. Then I'll just dip.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna get all the best surgeons. I'm gonna get all the best doctors. I'll make sure I'm living to 1,000 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
exactly. I tell my wife, and I tell my kids too. I want that robot body. Man, I want to go full cyborg. You know what I'm saying?
I want that new Elon Musk robot body he building.
It's like me and my wife, we talk about it all the time. Like we're definitely like, first of all, we paying all of our debts and shit. We're putting money to the side for our kids. That way they start off, you know what I'm saying, with some money. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they manage it right. And then the rest, like we would help our immediate family, like our brothers, sisters, and our parents, and then the rest is if I can hold on to that shit, man. You need that generational wealth.
When it comes to stuff like when you come into a lot of money, it's learn to say no.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't learn; they don't know how to say no.
There you go, right there. Exactly what you're saying. Wouldn't tell nobody because money does change things. Blood is thicker than water.
I'm not going to tell them, but
the whole thing is, if you give them money, you have to go ghost. You have to go ghost.
You have
because they're gonna keep asking. They're gonna be like, "You got it? Why you act like you ain't got it?"
I already know. I know.
That's why you give them a set of money and say, "Look, this is all the money I'm gonna give you right now. This is it. Take care of it."
Not that. I read so many stories. It's not that simple, dog.
I heard
It's
that too.
that simple.
Make
ground rules.
I've heard.
I also read stories. Let's say you gave a family member so much money.
I would tell them no. I would tell them no, babe. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I seen so many stories on they gave their family members money and their family members lost it all to like drugs and addiction, and then they sued the family member that won. There's lots of ways you could lose. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like your family, let's say, I ain't trying to say I'm just being hypothetical. Let's say you gave your brother a lot of money and he used it on like drugs and all that. And he could sue you for that. He could blame you for the reason of him being on drugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I've heard shit like murder stories, like motherfuckers getting kidnapped.
Oh yeah, there's stories like that
getting
too.
Murked, you know what I'm saying, for the money and shit. I've heard those stories.
Yeah, there's stories like that too. Yeah. A dude gave his family money, and then like once they used it all up, he told them no, and they sent a murder for hire on him.
Mm-hmm. There's a dude. I think he's out in Texas.
They're gonna hire somebody to murder him with the own money he gave him.
He was he met his wife overseas or whatever before he got the lotto. He won the lotto, and they built like before all this happened. Like they built up a company together, like it was like a boxing gym or whatever. He came across his money, and then his wife started plotting on him immediately, trying to get him murked and shit. And if it wasn't for one of his trainers that they hired, like the teach people how to box and shit, if he hadn't overheard the shit, he would be dead right now. Shit is wild, bro.
Yes, it's to the point of I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but do you really want to win that much money to where you become paranoid?
So all right, my wife's on Twitch.
Your wife is on it. Your wife is on it.
My wife's on Twitch, and she says, "I would give the money directly. I'll make an anonymous donation."
Your wife, she said it. There you go.
I think that's sound advice.
That's the smartest thing to do.
That's better than my option, because honestly, I would have been like, "Hey, all right, here's 25 stacks. You know what I'm saying? Go do something with your life, and then walk away." And I think I would have been sued or murked. So
you put it in the mail and just say anonymous sender or something.
All right, but since we on the topic of money, how about pushing 22 tons of cocaine? We're gonna go to hold on a second.
This is crazy. We're talking about billions and trillions.
This story is wild, bro.
Oh boy, that looks.
Former heavyweight boxer Goran Gokic was charged with trafficking over $1 billion worth of cocaine.
Bro, come on now. We all know who that is.
The 43-year-old I can't say that word. Montenegrin was arrested Sunday night as he tried to board an international flight to Miami. I know I had a little bit of the S's hit me.
I know. I
was
like, I ain't saying it.
The Montenegrin. So he was trying to board a flight from Miami when they caught him. So he was charged with 1 count of conspiracy to violate the Maritime Drug Law Enforcement Act and 3 counts of violating the Maritime Drug Law Enforcement Act according to court documents. I don't know what that means. It says so that he faces a mandatory minimum of 10 years. And then with an upper threshold of life in prison.
That's Robert De Niro's body double right there, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. But look, this man looks just like Robert De Niro. Look at him.
I don't even know who Goran Gokic is.
I never heard of him.
I never heard about this dude.
Call me Queen.
But he does look like Robert De Niro, though.
He does.
He does look like
22 tons sounds light.
call me Queen Pen.
Oh my god!
Hey, sometimes you gotta make a living, man.
The fucking DOJ said this is one of the largest seizures of cocaine in U.S. history. It's worth over $1 billion. When I read it, I was like, no, but what about Tony Montana? And I had to realize that story was fake. So yeah, that's all right. So I don't get it, man. Why sports dudes when they get out the game and then I guess they can't find none other kind of work or whatever, they turn to doing wild shit. I don't know. It's crazy. I hear like this is something I would expect from an NFL player, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect
either an NFL player or a basketball player because they glamorize
this
that
dude.
drug
I don't even know who this
lifestyle.
dude is. I don't even know where Montenegro is. You show me Montenegro on the map. I'll probably point at Rhode Island because I don't know one thing about that shit. And this dude was pushing that much weight, dog. That's Tony Montana.
He could be the middleman, dog. He was pushing for somebody else.
You think
a lot of drug dealers back boxers and all that.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
You more into the drug game than I do, bro. I only know that shit from the movies.
This is just
when I saw that story, I thought you thought that shit.
He got a real kingpin over him. I don't know who it is.
So he was. It sounded like he was a mule in this case.
Yeah.
That shit was wild, bro.
Yeah.
Those are dudes. He
wasn't that good at boxing. He had to make a living.
Apparently, look at me on his. You see him on his back. I did a search. I did a search for his image, and this is all I could find.
That's why he's selling drugs. He was not a good boxer.
I couldn't find him like in the midst of doing a punch. It's always him on his back. I was like, I guess
dog,
that's why.
I never heard of this cat, dog. And he looks small for a heavyweight, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That big. It's in Southeast Europe. That's where Montenegro is. Okay. Bruh. I'm sorry. You got caught, motherfucker. I don't know what to say, dog.
Hey, dude messed up, dog.
I mean, why you gotta move that much drugs though? Like why not 22 tons? Not even a ton. Man, one few 8 balls maybe to make a living or something. This man doing tons.
He said, hey, I'm gonna live Grand Theft Auto 5 today.
Yeah. Nico Bellic here is pushing 20.
Nico Bellic.
Yo, 22 Hondas. He pushing 22 Hondas worth of cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it, dog. I don't know. I can never see myself selling drugs. I'm bad at math anyway, so I'm the worst drug dealer. It's not even am I scared that I would do some smoky shit and use the shit. I'm bad with money. I tried to deliver a pizza one time. Volunteered my time to deliver a pizza for my cousin. Ended up losing the money. I got outwitted when I was delivering the pizza. I thought I was getting the tip back. I didn't get none. I got money. I got less money back. That's when I saw that shit happen. I said, "Yeah, I know I can sell drugs. It ain't for me. I'll be the only drug dealer that would need a tutor and shit.
I'll never be a drug dealer because I know I'll get caught sooner or later.
Yeah, and that too.
I know I'm the type of person. Let's say even if I made a lot of money, I wouldn't stop till I got caught. And that's what every drug dealer.
That's how every movie and show does. Like they get in, they get hyped, they know the system, they know how everything works. Then they fuck up. They get so comfortable, they fuck up in that one fuck up. And it's the fuck up that they were preaching to people not to do.
Or it's the one where they be like, "This is the last one, and I'm out."
Yeah,
it's always that one. This is the last one.
It's always the last one. And then who knows? This is probably him saying, "This is my last one." And after this, Nico, I'm out. Okay, cousin.
Hey,
no. 22 times of cocaine.
Hey, you know what the real answer to this is now? Who is he gonna snitch on, or is he gonna take the time?
He's a boxer. Of course, he's gonna take the time.
I don't know. He's good at taking the L, so he might just do the time because you already know as soon as them lips get loose, they're gonna get him in the inside, bro. So good luck, go kick. Hopefully Nico be merciful on you. So we talking about another story about $1 billion. That's a lot of money. How about PlayStation? Things that you made. PlayStation thinks you got $1 billion too.
Yeah,
because PlayStation just announced the PlayStation VR 2
Ooh, that looks nice.
It's a sexy looking machine. You know what I'm saying? I seen the PSVR, the first iteration of it. It's a dope ass piece of tech. You know what I'm saying? The only bad part is that it's hardwired to the PlayStation. This new version is still the same thing. It's still wired to the PlayStation 5, which nobody can still get other than Scribs like he has. But it's coming out February 22nd, 2023 at $550. And that's more. What up, Cody? And that's more than the goddamn PlayStation 5. So how does that work? How does that math work?
Cody, you got a PS5. Don't be acting like you ain't got one, motherfucker. Exactly. They make enough of that. You know what? How about people try harder to get one? Okay. You know what I'm saying? There's enough people. If you really want one, you will get one within a week. That's what I tell people.
Oh, Script saying money's on the wrong tree.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Somebody won the Powerball. Somebody won the Powerball over here. That's
PlayStation Direct, cuz.
Motherfucker, that's why the PlayStation VR 2 is for you, motherfucker. You need to go ahead and throw it in there, money, man.
They dropped $300 of a damn PlayStation Direct.
Yeah, you already know. You know, Screw's gonna put this shit on and fucking run to the damn TV.
I'm playing the Powerball, and you know what? I'm gonna put all my numbers is you know what? 8. It's gonna be 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8. They're gonna be like, what? That ain't even possible.
Pick the same numbers.
You can't pick the same numbers, fool.
I know, but the Eagles ain't know, so I figured it's just.
I've signed up for PlayStation Direct because there was at one point I was trying to get both systems. You know what I'm saying? And now I was actually I had the money to actually to try to finesse both systems. But I never got that email.
This big baller right here. Look at this.
No, motherfuckers just playing in this shit. It's the timing, really. But it didn't fall out. Like I signed up for the PlayStation Direct because I was supposed to get an email. When everybody was getting their emails, I didn't get one.
Look, I'm just gonna say.
And then what happened? Fucking Xbox came through for me, and it was like, hey, yo, you want the Xbox Series X? Why not?
God knows I was supposed to have one of these PS5s. Okay. And he knows I'm supposed to have a Rolls Royce in the next
Cody's like, he said, I'll sell you mine for $1,200. Nah, bro. There's a bridge in Brooklyn I'm about to buy.
Hey, he'll sell you his fantasy team right now for $25.
Damn.
Look.
Damn.
I'll sell you anything, cut.
Because I'm not an Xbox. I'm not a fucking pony. I'm just a gamer. I love video games. I'm an enthusiast, and I want both systems because I've had every system except for the PS4. I didn't get that one.
Damn.
But
God of War Ragnarok just came out this week.
I know, and that's why I want to play that shit, bro.
Ooh,
and they're saying it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, they've been giving them good reviews.
It's like a masterpiece, and I want to play shit like that.
I'm about to play it.
Yeah, I want all the systems, baby. As a kid, I was only stuck with the Super Nintendo.
He doesn't want that new Atari system, though. He didn't say that, so it's not all the systems.
Man, you said the wrong word, Atari, motherfucker.
He just wants the two main. He wants the three main systems.
Three main, the big three. That's it, big three.
That's right, the big three.
But $550. Cody, since you got all the systems and you got all the lotto money too, you copying this stuff? No, hey, Chris, I'm the one with the Gamecast, bro.
I wish I had a Gamecast.
I got the Gamecast, dog.
I had a cool remote.
You talking about Dreamcast? I'm talking about Gamecast, like the real Gamecast. Malibu's most wanted Gamecast. So I got that one.
So I got the Gamecast. You got a GameCube and you got a Dreamcast. You got Gamecast.
I got them both.
Hey, he was serious too. Boy.
The only thing I like for $550, bro, and this even costs more than the Oculus 2 or the Meta Oculus 2.
Look at them controls and look how comfy.
It's the same setup like now PlayStation, because before with PSVR you had to use the Move controllers, those fucking wand with the bubbles and shit on the front. So I see that's probably part of the reason why this costs more, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of tech in those controllers. And then like the headset looks different. It looks like it got cameras in the front now. Yeah. Like the Oculus and the Vive and everybody. It seems like they caught up with everybody. But $550 though, when you can go get an Oculus 2, you know what I'm saying, for $200 less.
I'm trying to pay $550 to be walking around like Kenshi for Mortal Kombat, cuz that's what I'm trying to do here. That's what you see this headset here, cuz look at it. You're gonna look like dude from what is his name? Raiden from
it has its own head. I think it comes with a headset. That's part of the deal too. Is $550. It comes with the headset. I think the headset you got, like the fucking controllers and shit, and then it's something else. But I don't know if that's even worth $550 though. To be totally honest.
Well, just return it if it ain't.
And you can't even play it without the 5. You still need the PlayStation 5 to play it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. Why does it cost that much and it's not independent of its own?
Just use the original VR and stream it from your PS4 to your PS5 if you got one. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's the thing. Like they won't let you use old tech on PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? You know how PlayStation doesn't like fucking backwards compatibility. The fucking the community fucking twists their arm to make them do what they got now.
I bet you it's got the haptic triggers and everything though on the little hand things and all that.
They probably got half the feedback on the headband too. Ain't no telling what they got.
Probably. So you're gonna be able to tell every time you get shot in the head in Call of Duty.
Shake your head and shit.
Oh God.
That shit, dude, it's a lot of money, bro.
JFK. What the hell happened?
Hey, what up, Trevor? Yeah, it's Trevor Pepper Simon on Twitch. They announced 11 games. Horizon Zero Dawn is some kind of subtitle to it. That's one of the games planned for it. Shit, it's Supermassive. The guys who did those horror games like Until Dawn and all that shit. They got a game coming out for the PSVR 2, and there was somebody another big hitter that they talking about.
MILF Hunter Stepmom Edition.
Hey, to be honest, it's best to just wait till.
Why are you stuck in the washing machine again?
Hey, racing games would be tight on there. Racing, flying games. You know what I'm saying? Like the flight simulator games,
bro. Like if they did
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Those are a game I was playing on the Xbox, Elite Dangerous, and I was hyped just playing off of flight sticks. Just imagine doing a fucking flight simulator, space sim on a wireless jet, bro. I was fucking lose my goddamn mind.
You could do, they could have a Fast and Furious game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be the next Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? Extra crispy.
Oh man,
you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, use my boy like that.
To be honest, it's best to wait till more consoles have VR and become a cheaper price.
I don't think people were speculating whether Microsoft would do the same thing because they had an AR headset, but I think they were just trying to. It was a proof of concept, and they were just saying like people can use it for like medical purposes or architecture or some kind of shit. Mm-hmm. I don't think Microsoft. I'm an Xbox player. But Microsoft got to get their games out first. You know what I mean? Before they start worrying about goddamn headsets and all this kind of shit. I'm just being real. But we'll move on to the next one, man. Some big news in the wrestling world, man. Vince McMahon is out. And like he's been out for a while because they've been doing this investigation on this fool. No, boom. Oh, there we go. But the WWE closes the book on Vince McMahon's investigation. This fucking investigation cost them over $19 million just to figure out that this motherfucker was mismanaging money to pay off women and shit. So this one's coming from Deadline. WWE CEO Nick Khan said a special committee of the independent directors is looking into an alleged misconduct by the former chief Vince McMahon has completed its mission and has been disbanded. Working. Hold on a second. I gotta switch my fucking shits around. I had time to do it. The September third quarter included a circa $18 million hit in costs related to this investigation, and then Khan said that they spent $19.4 million on the probe so far this year. He expects further write-down. So this price tag is gonna go up higher.
So what, he's paying women off for what? What is he paying women off for here?
Apparently he was hold on, here we go. They were investigating because there was allegations of McMahon paying millions of dollars to various women as hush money in exchange for silence over relationships and misconduct. But instead of him,
get that mouth shut.
Hey, exactly.
Instead of him using his own money, he used his own money, but it was company money to pay the women off. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you get a tax write-off.
Basically,
you get a tax write-off.
You know what I'm saying? You get the tax write-off for it. But hey, I mean, you saw his simple ass wife. I mean, shit, you got Vince McMahon out here with Trish Stratus and all these other ladies, and you think you're gonna be staying with simple ass Linda McMahon, bro? Come on, now.
Him and Linda married anymore.
I don't know.
No shit, they not married no more. I mean, the cat's out of the bag.
He kept the name.
You know,
no, I think they divorced a while ago though.
It's like Tiger Woods and his wife. Once the cat was out of the bag, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Hey, you know what? Cody's right on. Hold on, I gotta get his comments in here. Because Cody, you're right. His Stephanie is running it. I think Triple H is also running it as well.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. I think it's good though. I mean, like to have both of them running it with Nick Khan. Because now they can get some real good stories out there, man. Because
did you see the Paul brothers wrestling match against Roman Reigns though the other day where he did the selfie, the video recorded selfie when he jumped off the top rope and threw Roman Reigns through the table? That shit was crazy. He did he live streamed it while he did it. Like he was
for real.
Top. Yeah, it was the craziest thing in the world, bro. I was like, this is badass. Like this is crazy.
Cody said 19 mil. That's Kanye money. Pretty soon, I don't think Kanye's gonna have 19 mil, dog. Kanye's gonna be over at Walmart greeting motherfuckers.
Kanye gonna be handing this demo out to labels again. But
dude, like I don't know, bro. It's like he does what every rich motherfucker does who gets caught up in these scandals. You know what I'm saying? They use that money. And that's how they always get caught when they do this kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like with 45. 45 was doing the same shit with I don't even know the motherfucker's name that he was fucking with. And then he was using campaign money for the hush money for that porn star and shit. I don't see why don't you use your own money? Why don't you just use your own money though? You know what I'm saying? You know,
because he gets a tax write-off for that ass.
Yeah, Kanye is having a bad year, bro. He lost lost Kim, lost Adidas. He lost self-respect when he went to Skechers. It was trying to get some Skechers shoes set up, the Yeezys with the lights in them. All right, and then all right, we're gonna run over to the Twitter in the Twitter world. Elon Musk.
Bad Elon man Musk right there.
All right, he takes over Twitter. I had an article, I lost it, but I know most of the shit. I've been following this shit for some damn reason. And we talked about it last week, some of it. So he offered if you want the coveted blue check mark on your tag on your handle, you would have to pay $20. Mm-hmm. Fucking everybody was like, fuck that. Fucking Stephen King came out and was like, I ain't paying $8. So he's haggling with Stephen King and was like, how about $8 for the check mark? And he's saying that with the check mark, you get with $8, you not only get the check mark, you get priority in your tweets and replies and mentions, and then you get half the ads and shit or whatever. So I think they're rolling that now.
Yeah. Hey, he got to make his money back somehow, dog.
He said, Cody on Facebook said, Elon, 2024.
Oh my God.
Vote crazy 2024. I'm telling you, man, Elon went from selling fucking EVs to rocket ships, Twitter plans. He's like the bootleg dude on Barbershop.
Hey, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, dog. See how the dad is.
His dad wild now too.
And yeah. I don't even think them two like each other, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they don't. They don't like each other. I think it's how they were treated or some kind of shit, or how he did their mom. So it was some kind of weird shit. Stephen King scary asked you to write more books and get off the internet. But that's how they publish now, Cody. You got to publish online, Cody.
By this picture, you can just tell.
Yeah, he saw flamethrowers too.
Like you can just tell in this picture, like how much he's been busy, bro. That's like he hasn't had no sleep.
Who, Elon? He a billionaire, bro. I know he gets tons of sleep, dog.
Nah, not
That
by
motherfucker,
this picture,
he can
dog.
walk. He can walk into a board being in
Not
pajamas.
by that picture, man.
That picture, he looked like a supervillain about to show his penis to somebody.
Yeah, he get a lot of
Hey, I
hair
want
plugs.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Dude don't sleep and he get a lot of hair plugs in. You know what I'm saying? If you were seeing what he looked like before his
I
thing.
believe it.
He looked like Michael Scott from season 1 of The Office, transformed to Michael Scott of season 4 of The Office overnight.
I don't know when you get. I know why he's throwing the $8. One, if you, I see the theory behind it. Like if you pay the $8, there's less chance of bots. But I know why he started off at $20. He's trying to recoup that money that he's fucking spent on Twitter, and then Twitter's losing money and shit.
If you want to be verified, you know what I'm saying?
Is it weekly, monthly?
Monthly, $8 a month.
He'd be smarter if he charged $15 a year.
15.
And then when he walked in on Twitter, he told the whole team that they had a week to figure out the bot shit, or else they're getting fired.
That's
and then
status.
This is the second half of the story. Half of Twitter's workforce got laid off, and they were told in an internal email from Musk that they're laying off people. You would know if you got laid off if you got emailed by your work email. It confirms that you're still in Twitter. If you get emailed at home on your home email, you're fired. That means
he fired half the Twitter staff because he found out they also were bots.
I think he came in there saying there's a new sheriff in town, dog.
Yeah, he came in walking in with a sink.
Bro, I don't know how he's gonna. And the people that he fired in this round of layoffs, these are people that are supposed to be behind like the algorithm and shit for Twitter and shit. So I don't know. I know the dude's super smart. There's no doubt in that shit. But I don't know how you're gonna handle.
MySpace did so great.
MySpace was dope as shit. Facebook fucked that up. Hell yeah, bring back time from MySpace. Because, dude, MySpace was teaching motherfuckers like me how to code on the internet and shit.
Yeah.
And then Facebook came out, and then I fucking lost all that fucking knowledge.
MySpace sold it to Justin Timberlake. Tom was like, I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, hey, Tom was he was number one on my friends list.
Tom was everybody's friend.
Facebook was ahead of its time.
Who the hell is Tom? I don't know.
I feel like MySpace was ahead of its time, man.
Who's Tom, bro?
Bro,
if it would have came out after Facebook, I feel like it would have did the same thing to Facebook that Facebook did to MySpace.
The whole thing, if you look at it, Facebook was just college related.
Yeah.
And then people felt like, basically, it was like people felt left out on Facebook because it was more college related.
Mm-hmm.
You had to put your college email in there, and then people felt left out. It's just like being with the cool kids or being in the club. People wanted to figure out a way to get in the club. So Facebook basically said, we're going to make it public.
But I just like putting all the little playlists there on the page.
On
MySpace.
Nothing better than fucking open up a Facebook page and nothing but fucking GIFs and fucking PNGs.
You talking about MySpace.
MySpace, hell yeah. And if somebody's motherfucking playlist, like Scripps said, a motherfucking playlist of fucking, like what, I don't give fucking some G-Unit shit or some goddamn Cash Money shit will pop up.
You know, you click on a girl's profile
and you scrolling through, you looking at the bio, you looking at the fucking thread, you know what I'm saying? No, nothing better than that shit, bro.
You click on a girl's profile, you hear nothing but emo music, you're like, oh man, she's in the
emo music,
I need to back up.
Glitter,
back out of here.
Fucking glitter. All of them got everybody got the fucking
and a lot of rappers
little glitter roses.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers came up for that shit, bro.
Soulja Boy. Kid Cudi.
And if you wanted to know, and people was like, man, but how'd you do that? How'd you do that? Then that person was like, yeah, you got to go here. You got to get into the code page, and then they show you how to go into the brackets, put the right code in. This is how you change the colors and shit.
And all that.
Teaching us on the street level. It was teaching us on the street level how to code, and then fucking Facebook came in there and was like, hey guys, don't even worry about that flashy shit. This is where all the cool kids are. Fucked it up for everybody, man.
You had all the cool backgrounds, man.
Yeah, my MySpace, it was, I forgot what rap song it was. It was a West Coast rapper, But at the bottom of mine, I had like Lamborghinis and shit on the bottom of mine, and the fucking doors open up. And that was it. Like my brother, he had one because he wanted to be a gangster rapper. So he had like those little cartoon gangster dudes with the fucking bandanas on and shit with the hands in their pockets. Everybody had that shit, bro. Cody's like had that crank blast, and you copy and paste.
They should be a MySpace day. I think MySpace is still around, but everybody should go back and visit MySpace and just relive what they.
When Twitter burns down, I'll jump on MySpace. I'll do it.
Do it. You really think Twitter gonna burn down, dog?
Justin Timberlake's investment gonna be in the long
moment
haul.
that he took over Twitter, fucking like hate messages shot up like 500%, bro.
No,
it's free speech. I mean,
the reason people go to Twitter, like MySpace, don't do what Twitter does. Twitter's like the first news section. Like everything goes to Twitter first.
Yeah.
Like anything that happens in the world, it goes to Twitter. When a celebrity is going off or going chaotic, Twitter.
I think the only thing that will make Twitter fall for real, is if the advertisers pull out. I don't think they're going to be pulling out. You know what I mean? I'm being totally honest.
It's like me with kids.
A lot of people. You got that one. I can't get into my MySpace page. I forgot my damn login. If you want, like, if you want to shut down Twitter, the advertisers will have to leave. Straight up. Until that happens, like Twitter's still gonna be up there. There's a lot of people they're saying like Elon's in, I'm out, and that they're not gonna leave because they got their check mark, and and a lot of people are saying it are the people that are already verified on Twitter, and they're not gonna lose that check mark that they earned and shit. And then now he's throwing up the $8 you can get all you can eat kind of shit.
Yeah.
They ain't finna leave that shit, bro.
Man, nobody's leaving Twitter unless celebrities leave Twitter. If celebrities keep typing on Twitter, keep tweeting, nobody's leaving Twitter, dog. I'll tell you that right away.
I mean,
I thought about that too, Cody. Cody's on Facebook saying, bro, imagine Elon buys that shit and he shuts it down. Just says, fuck it. He can do that because he owns that shit. As soon as he bought it, he moved because I was trying to invest in Twitter. He fucking he marked that shit as private stock, and then it's off the market now. And then he went into the board when he's the sole board member of Twitter. Everybody's out. All the executives, most of the executives are out. It is the biggest flex in history. Hell yeah.
And the crazy thing about it, he tried to get out of that deal.
He tried to. He was trying to move mountains to make that shit happen.
He was trying to get out that deal as much as possible, bro.
Fucking the SEC was like, nope. You got this shit. I think he would have had to pay more. He would have had to pay more just to get out of the deal and shit. So, I mean, it is what it is. So,
but now you figured you're gonna make me the boss. Now you're gonna hate me as the boss, motherfucker.
That's exactly what you're
saying. Yeah, I know some old supervisors like that back where I used to work. So you know, what I'm saying, you gonna make me a boss. You're gonna hate me as a boss.
Well, I'm with Cody. Cody, nailed that shit. That's the biggest flex in history right now. Buy the shit and then you kick everybody out.
Look at he's got that look on his face like, you fucking idiots. Idiots. All of you.
He look like a villain.
He do look like a villain, bro. He look like a villain about to do something dirty to somebody, bro.
He do. He for
about to show somebody his penis again.
He does look. If he had a longer nose, he'd look like a hairy version of Gru.
All right, so we're gonna all right. Here we go. So Black Panther 2 actually had before Chadwick Boseman unfortunately passed away. They actually had a different story lined up, obviously. So they were saying that the original Black Panther 2 script, it was actually supposed to be grieving T'Challa and his loss of time because when you're blipped for 5 years. So I mean it's kind of weird that there was already grieving originally, but they're still grieving in the end. So I thought that was kind of weird. So in this interview, Ryan Coogler, who's directing Black Panther, he said the nation. Hold on. Let me get his quote real quick. In a tonal shift, I would say is less than a shift than in casting. Coogler said, "What may come to a surprise of fans is that the version of Black Panther 2 that we focused on was going to be focused on his character's mourning in the loss of the time due to the blip that took place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Endgame movie. T'Challa was one of the several heroes that perished at the end of Endgame, at the end of Infinity War, due to Thanos' snap, only to be brought back in Endgame. So originally his movie was supposed to be after Infinity War and then Endgame, but I guess because of COVID, and him passing and COVID, they had to shift, they had to change everything on that story.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like the tone was going to be similar anyways. Let me see what else he got on here. He said the character was going to be grieving the loss of time, coming back after being gone for 5 years. As a man with so much responsibility to so many, coming back after a forced 5 years absence, that's what the film was tackling. He was grieving.
So basically what you're saying, Black, that was going to do what they're already doing. It was just going to be less Wakandians.
Well, no, it was gonna Black Panther 2 was gonna feature Black Panther, say he was still alive, but it was grieving the loss of time. Like, you know how when motherfuckers go to prison,
it's gonna be similar. It's gonna be similar to what it is now. It's just gonna be less Wakandians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we on the same page. Yeah. So it would have been they didn't really change much other than the actor or who's helming the mantle of Black Panther. I thought this shit was when I saw the story, I thought it was kind of weird that it was so similar. You know what I'm saying? That they can even still make the movie work without the lead actor.
Well, at the same time, like I said, this one is basically going to be almost the start of the same as the first one now.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly, with the king being dead because T'Challa was king.
Yeah, you did say that.
And now they're going to have to replace the king and a new Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting how the first one and this one are going to be very similar at the beginning.
We're going to see when this movie opens on November 11th, man. So get your popcorn ready because I want to see this movie.
I'm going to be the next Black Panther.
Hey, it's gonna be great, dog.
I'm
gonna be the next Black Panther.
Do you still think it's gonna hit numbers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. People like to cry. They're gonna be people that watch it. They ain't even interested in Marvel.
I'm gonna be in the theater with my ugliest cry face, bro.
They're gonna be like, oh, it's so sad. Boseman died. Like I don't even know nothing about the Marvel movies. I ain't seen the rest of them. I just like to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be those kind of people even going to this movie.
Right. It's going to be an emotional movie. I already know. Just seeing like the funeral scene and shit. And I think
what if they're going to kill him off though, or if they're going to do some kind of interdimensional thing?
I think he's going to die. He's going to die. They say he died from some illness or something. Like how his real life counterpart.
They could put his real story into the movie.
I think it's gonna be a similar story. Like he had
but that wouldn't make sense.
They didn't realize it and he died or something. I think that's how they're gonna do it. But yeah,
it's sad to know that he never even read the script for the second one.
I'm pretty sure he read the script for what they had set up before.
Coogler said he never read. He never read anything. He never had the chance to read the second script before he passed away. So
I mean, his loss took everybody by surprise. But like we talked about before, when he did his recent, his most recent work after Black Panther, you could tell he lost a bunch of weight and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I realized something was up. And then
that was just the saddest interview ever when they were talking to him in Red Car. He goes, "I don't know, I'm dead." And she's like, "What?" And he's, she's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I'm dead. I don't know what it's like. I don't." Like he was telling folks like he's gonna die without letting people know.
It's
he was doing that for Infinity War. He was doing that for Avengers, dog.
That's when the interview took place after Infinity War.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after that, that's when he. That was asking him.
I think that's a coincidence.
That was asking him when he was in Endgame. That was asking him.
I don't know. As an artist, I think he found a way to put his truth inside of what he was saying.
I don't don't know. I don't know about that, bro.
You thinking too much, dog.
I don't think I'm thinking too much. I just think Chadwick Boseman was that intelligent of a man.
Thinking too much, bro.
I really do. I think he was that intelligent of a man.
When he said I'm dead, they asked him, why you gonna be in Endgame? He said, I'm dead. I don't know. I'm dead. So are you going?
I say it's a coincidence. That's not like a coincidence more than anything.
He said, are you gonna be in Black Panther 2? I'm dead. I'm dead.
And he has to say that because he knows that he's in Endgame, but he can't say it because of the NDAs that they signed and shit.
Yeah, dude, come on.
I think that was silly.
Like I said, I think I found a way of him being able to be
honest. The only way I could tell that he was sick was when he was doing an interview. It wasn't Avengers. I think it was 21 Bridges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he was real skinny.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, he was real skinny.
He was like super skinny.
Yeah, and I thought it was for a role or something.
Mm-hmm.
But he was real skinny, dog.
But it turned out he had cancer and shit all the time.
And you would never known.
He had cancer during Black Panther and all his features that he was in. He had cancer the whole time. That's the crazy part, bro. But Wakanda Forever is coming out November 11th. Make sure you get that ticket. I'm gonna try to get that ticket. I gotta watch that shit. Our last topic, man. We're gonna go on a light note. The trailer roundup. We got a sequel of a sequel. A Christmas Story Christmas. Because I know there was a Christmas Story 2 that already came out. But this Christmas Story Christmas is coming to HBO Max as an exclusive movie, and it's pretty much telling this is what was the kid's name? Mikey? What?
Yeah.
And he's grown up now. He got 2 kids of his own. This is based in it looks like the 70s. And
it still looks the same.
It still looks the same. And his dad has passed since. So now it's up to him to actually handle the family Christmas, which his father used to do the years before or whatever. I've watched a little bit of part 1. I didn't like it. I did like
You crazy.
I like the double dog dare you part when he made him stick his tongue on.
They don't like A Christmas Story, dog?
I didn't like it. All right, the reason why I didn't like it was because, and it might sound blasphemous, but it was too old for me. Like, I'm an 80s baby, I'm a 90s kid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm used to like seeing shit like Boy Meets World, where shit was like was it Boy Meets World, or I forgot the other one. They almost seemed the same to me, but it was like the main character would he's narrating his story of his childhood, and that was in the 80s or whatever. And I was coming in thinking that this was the same thing. It was an 80s bit, but a lot of the jokes and references were from the 60s and shit, and the 50s. It was way over my head. I didn't know what was going on.
And I love A Christmas Story, dog.
You talking about cowboy serial TV shows and shit?
Dog. You didn't understand, but your parents probably understood. Dog.
Yeah, exactly. A Christmas Story is like that. It's like it was made for my parents, mainly my dad.
And still, though, it's still a good ass movie.
I mean, it's a good movie. Typical... I recognize that movie as one of the greatest Christmas movies. Personally, I didn't like it. That's just me.
It's a typical Christmas movie that comes on.
There was bits and pieces of it that I liked, and there was parts that I didn't like. Like when the part when he was imagining his head getting the BB gun, and he's thwarting off all these fucking bandits that are trying to come to his house and shit. I thought that shit was funny. Or and when they were betting his friend to lick the pole.
And then when he got the BB gun and shot his eye out, like his mom said, "Hey, dog." Well, he didn't shoot his eye out, but he shot his glasses off. His glasses. Mm-hmm. But it's still one I love the movie.
It's despite what I say or what I think, it's still a staple in Christmas movies.
And in the pantheon of Christmas movies. A Christmas Story Christmas is doing. It's kind of doing to what what's that movie? I think it's called Vacation.
Yeah, National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing Vacation because they had a sequel.
Yeah. Well, this time it was the son.
Yeah.
It was Chevy Chase's son doing the family vacation and shit. They need to do a Christmas version of that one too, though.
Yeah, Christmas Story Christmas is doing something similar to that.
Yeah.
But the boy, this is the real boy.
Yeah,
from
this is the original kid.
Yeah, this is the original kid. And if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken, I think that's the original mom too.
Is it?
I think.
I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it. I think they got a lot of the original actors to come back and shit.
Yeah.
That are
But
still
I
alive
love
and shit.
Christmas Story Christmas. And if it's gonna be on HBO Max, right?
HBO Max.
I'm gonna
HBO
watch
Max.
it.
All right.
It don't look. I'm gonna be honest. It don't look as good as the original, but I'm gonna still watch it because I'm a fan.
See, and that was the thing. Like with that movie, man, it's like the way it looked. Like kind of like how we're gonna get to we're gonna get to it on the next trailer, but it didn't look modern to me at the time when I was watching this shit like in the 90s and shit for the first time. It was just, and this movie was made in the 80s, but when I saw it, it's like this looks old and shit. I don't like this. It's weird, but I digress. But with the next trailer that we got going on is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is the second trailer that they put out for the game. And it was showing comparisons, and I was trying to find game clips of like the actual comparisons of the game versus the movie. But the trailer, man, they knocked that shit out the park, man. A lot of these scenes, these venues, hell, even the balloon dog it looks like the shit from the movie and shit.
Wearing a sweater over a button up. I mean, that's definitely the 90s.
Bro, that dude, I let my dog, like, we rented this last weekend. No, 2 weekends ago now. But I rented it so my daughter can see it for the first time. And the first time I went to go watch it, you know what I'm saying? I ended up falling asleep on this shit. I had to go rewatch the shit. But while I was asleep and all that shit, my daughter was still watching it. She fucking loved this movie or whatever, because I wanted to see her reaction on what she thought about it. She had the same outlook I had about how it looked, because she's like, it's old. It looks. I said, yeah, this movie's like as old as me. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was made in the 80s. I said, but don't look past that. You gotta look at what the clowns do and shit. But like the cotton candy room, the police station, the blonde girl in the middle, her house, all that is there in the game. And these are the same people who just made this Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed game, and it's a good nod to this movie masterpiece. Some people would say. No people say that.
Clown horror masterpieces.
Dude, I'm telling you that this is a good movie. If you haven't seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space yet, go watch it.
I would recommend everybody watch that.
It's on Amazon Prime right now. $2 to rent. Watch it's worth every penny.
That $2 could buy me a chocolate bar, dog.
Fucking chocolate bar, bro. It's Halloween. You got your whole son's fucking candy pail to get on.
Hey,
get chocolate from, dog.
Diabetes, but
you know I can do it $2, dog.
Bet. Do sports bet and
Yes.
lose.
I could buy a mega ball.
You know what I'm saying? You can buy one ticket or entertain yourself with how these motherfuckers are killing people.
You do a lot of entertaining with 1.6.
I'm hoping that they got the pies and shit, because you know when they threw the pies at the dude and he melted into a pile, and the little short dude put the little cherry on top. I hope they do that shit, bro. But this game, I'm getting this game. This comes out next year.
Get it.
Yeah, that's something I want to check out. I'm not gonna play it, but I do want to see videos on it.
You know, we should do a reaction video to Killer Clowns of Outer Space. I don't mind rewriting this motherfucking movie again, dog. It's that damn cheap. Like it's like the cheesy.
Be real, we need to go back to doing reviews on older movies.
We need to get the time, but somebody keep working. Someone always working hard, making cars.
Hell yeah. I gotta make all my sports betting money back.
I see. But that's all our topics, man. So let's go ahead and wrap this shit up. Scripts, take us home.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody checking us out, commenting on multiple platforms. I mean, I can see we got Facebook and Twitch. Other folks have commented on YouTube the other weeks. Everything, man. We appreciate it. And again, you can find us at all platforms. Appreciate everybody checking us out. I appreciate the Dallas Cowboys being tied for possibly third by this next week in the NFC East. Hopefully, I know every week the Eagles keep winning. I keep hearing Cowboys fans getting sorrier and sorrier, bro. This is all we're doing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't played nobody. Whatever. We play what we play. We're still 8-0. But anyway, it's been a good week, good episode. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Blues up 42-17, and that's all I got.
Ooh. Michigan's up 42-17 now? Damn.
Yep.
All right. Well, let me go next. Oh my goodness. That caught me off guard.
Oh, my Phillies down 4-1 though. No, that's it. That's it for the wild card team.
Hey, you can follow me, Sir Esther's, on all platforms. And I'm gonna say again, piggyback off what Scripps was saying. Thank you for everybody who came to the show, commented, and we're gonna give you shows every week. Sharing is caring. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us some 5 stars. And also, I'm gonna keep betting till I reach 1 million because I ain't getting it from no damn asteroid. So that's all I gotta say. And go ahead, Black.
All right, yeah. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. Thank you for my wife for coming through supporting. Cody, fucking Paper Son. Thank you for coming through. Anybody who even was just lurking, man. Just thanks for coming through. Starting my poll, man. We greatly appreciate it. And like Skrills was saying, man, you can catch us on all platforms. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates, Twitter at The Unintel Grad. Drop us a line, give us some feedback, tell us what we are doing wrong, or tell us what you think might be what might be a good idea. We'll rock that too. As for me, man, you can find everything as Black Pino J on my socials, and you can also check out my YouTube channel, Game Trek TLG. And I got some clips out there like the one I talked about at the beginning of the show. Just be sure to give me a subscribe and hit that notification bell. But I do got a quote from Takeoff. It's real simple. I think it's dope. Is you got to bless others so that you can get blessed.
Facts.
And it's simple. It's concise. I like it. And there's, like I say all the time, there's millions of podcasts out there. You're taking time to kick it with us, man. But like what Sir Esther's always says, you don't have to be a 4-year graduate to get a degree. Just make sure you're doing shit to better yourself and keep doing dope shit. We're the Unintelligent Graduates, and we out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.